channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be trying out the Cover FX Power Play Foundation. So yeah, it says that it is clinically tested, paraben fragrance, gluten mineral, vegan talc free, and it's supposed to give a natural. So if you're interested, keep watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, and let's get ready to the foundation. So I'm gonna prime my face with the Smashbox primerizer, which is a primer and a moisturizer. Okay, so on one side of my face, I'm going to be using a brush, and I'm gonna use the Morphe E6. And on the other side, I'm gonna use a beauty blender. So, looking by the colors, I'm guessing I'm gonna be N60. Okay, so this is with one layer of, I combined N60 and N30, and this is the other side of my face. It's still pretty irritated from the facial I got, so I want to say it covers really nice. I'm gonna do the rest of my face and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've obviously already done the rest of my makeup. I'm gonna go about my day for a couple of hours, and this is how it looks now. I did not set it with like any type of powder. I just set my under eyes, obviously because they're gonna crease. So I didn't use any type of powder or anything to set it. Keep in mind though that I do have dry skin, so it might look a little matte on me. Guys, so it's been a couple of hours since I applied the foundation, and I see a lot of luminosity on my skin. It could have been the primer that I used. I'm not really sure. It's currently almost 5, so yeah. Hey guys, so I'm ready to give you my final thoughts on the Cover FX Power Play Foundation. It's the foundation I'm still wearing. I just changed out my lip because I really didn't like the other one that I was using. But in my final thoughts for this foundation, I do look like a little oily, but honestly I'm not mad at it because I feel like even though it was saying that it was a matte foundation, it's still giving me some luminosity, and I can honestly blot if I want to or apply a little bit more setting powder, but I don't feel that I need it as much. So to me, it doesn't bother me the way my face looks right now. And I feel that it was a foundation that didn't make me itchy or anything like that. It doesn't really smell like anything, and as you guys can see, it didn't really change the color, like it didn't oxidize, and that's something big to me because being somebody with olive tones, I'm usually always prone to having foundations oxidize, depending also on the humidity and stuff like that. And I didn't feel like my makeup was affected in any way, shapes or form. I do feel honestly the luminosity I'm getting, like that little oiliness that it's peeking through. It can be from wearing the foundation for a couple of hours already. I don't have my watch with me, but it's already almost 9 and it's pretty late in the afternoon, and I feel that it has to do something with that. It really didn't claim to be good for certain hours or for not other hours. The only thing that I do have to say negative about it is that I didn't like the way it applied with a beauty blender. That's like really different for me because usually I'm a beauty blender girl, and this foundation was not working with a beauty blender. I liked the finish of the brush more than with the sponge. So really, if you have dry skin, keep that in mind if you're wanting to try this foundation. And please don't forget, you can always try this foundation in samples, especially like in Sephora. You can always ask for a sample of it, try it out for a week, and then come back. Don't splurge on the big one, and then what if you don't end up liking it, or your skin doesn't like it, or it's not the right shade? So I highly always suggest that you guys try a sample before buying the actual product. So my final verdict for this foundation would be, I think I'm gonna give it probably 3 stars, because I'm really stuck in the middle between, am I all for it, am I not for it? I just really like the way it makes my skin look natural. Like I could still feel, you guys could still see like my little texture, my little redness. I have a little acne scar thing situation going here, and it's still peeking through. So I don't feel it is like completely full coverage. I feel like it's more like a light to medium. I didn't try building it up, by the way, so it might be buildable, but I don't like to really do that. I just went in with 1 layer foundation on each side. I think I used like 2 pumps of it, so it is like you do use a lot of foundation when you're trying to apply it. So it is really creamy, and it does like glide on. I obviously need to test it out with other primers to see how I feel, and furtherly still test this foundation out to see how I feel about it. So on the other level, this is everything I feel about this foundation. Like I said, I give it 3 stars just because I feel in the middle. I'm not fully convinced to buy the full product, but I'm not like disappointed at it. So if you guys are interested in trying the Power Play foundation by Cover FX, I highly suggest that you do. It's, you know, just try a sample. Like that's my only, if I have to put a but in it, just try a sample. Don't buy the full size right off the bat. Like try a sample, tell me what you think. Put in the comments below if you guys have tried the Power Play foundation. Let me know what you think of how it looks on my skin. You guys have seen me with multiple other foundations, so let me know if this foundation is nice on camera, if you guys like it or not like it. Let me know what you like, what you don't like. I'm kind of giving you guys a little close-up of how it looks on my face, because you guys always tell me that I'm always like super far away, so you guys can't see, but this is literally how it looks on my face. So yeah, let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.